It is considered the ballet of horse riding, an art of movement between the horse and its rider. Dressage goes back to the days of ancient Greece and is an Olympic sport that falls under the category of equestrian. And we have the opportunity to enjoy it right here in the Central Valley. Here with more, John Marshall. He's the owner of the Fresno County Horse Park. John, good to see you again. And joining him, we have Mary Veldon and Brigine Houghton. They're both competitive dressage riders. And you look fabulous, ladies. Very classy. I love it. I love it. Explain to us what dressage riding is, Mary. What is it exactly?
It's an art form, but it's a discipline, one of the Olympic disciplines, and it originated back 14 or 400 AD, back with the Romans, for horses to be trained to fight in war.
Okay.
So a lot of the movements that used to be in dressage, you now see with the Lipizzans.
Oh, wow.
With the levades and the caprioles. We don't do any of that. We do more the ballet side of it, where we have upper level movements, lead changes, half passes, sideways. So it's more like gymnastics and ballet of the horse world.
Wow. Brigine, what does dressage mean exactly?
Dressage means training in French.
Okay.
And if you think of your horse as your dance partner, the two of you are dancing with the stars. You are training together in order to move seamlessly.
Dancing with the stars,
together.
I get it. Wow. Now, it just sounds so fascinating. It sounds so beautiful because horses are beautiful to begin with. How long have you been riding then, Mary? This is a lot of training and skill.
I've been riding dressage for 35 years.
Wow. And Brigine?
Since I was a teenager.
Wow. Okay, so John, how do you come into play? I mean, can we see these ladies dressage at the horse park?
Yes.
Okay.
We put on a couple of different types of shows. One of them are 3-day events, which we've talked about before. A 3-day event is a triathlon that includes a dressage ride. But dressage is also its own sport. And so we put on 2 dressage shows during the year at Fresno County Horse Park, where there is just dressage.
Okay, and when are those happening?
One of them was just a couple of weeks ago, and the next one will be in the middle of March.
Okay, so we have to get ready for that.
Right.
But tell me a little bit more about the training, Mary. I'm just fascinated. You're a local trainer and you're a competitor as well. Are there girls out there that even know what this is, that want to train? Really?
It is one of the fastest growing disciplines and has been in the United States. They just had their national championships in Kentucky, where I think they had a record number of horses. I can't quote on how many it was, but it was several hundred that traveled all over the United States to be there to compete one-on-one against the different regions in the United States. For me, it's been a journey. I started. Everyone starts at the lower levels. They have training level, first level, third level, fourth level. Then we have the FEI, which is the federation, the highest federation that you see in the Olympics, the Grand Prix. We had the Prix St. George, and I won. And it takes a lot of training, a lot of dedication to go from training level, which is just the basics, the walk, trot, canter, to moving up to Grand Prix, where you do the high school movements, the piaffe passage, the lead changes, the half passes, pirouettes.
Wow. Okay, so Brigine, tell me about what you're wearing, because I noticed that it's different and you're wearing an actual, is it a helmet? Safety helmet?
A hard helmet, which is for safety's sake. And then I have on a short coat, and I have on full seat breeches and boots, and this is what you would wear if you were going to ride in a dressage show and you were competing at the national levels. So training first, second, third, and fourth. And then when you move to the international levels, you change attire, and that's what Mary's wearing.
Okay, I was wondering why they're different. They're both beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so John, do you train some of the girls there? Does Mary help you train some of the girls at the horse park, or how does that work?
She occasionally will bring people there to train. We don't teach riding at Fresno. Our business, we don't teach people how to ride. We rely on people that train to come out and use the facility, and then we put on the shows for them to test their skills and increase their skills.
Wow. Brigine, tell me, what are some of the challenges? Because horses are so strong. How do you get them to do what you want them to do?
Well, many riders, most riders are not professionals. They're amateurs. And so we juggle our regular life and our love of horses. And so as often as I can, I get out to the barn just to be with my horse and to practice and to train. And if you just think of it as a relationship, my horse is my best friend. He's my big equine dog who follows me around and who takes care of me when I go to the horse show.
Wow. And I'm assuming that you have a horse as well that you just, I mean, he's been with you for how long?
Not
because
very
you're
long.
partners, right? I mean, you have to kind of
I have some that I've had for years. When I was competing at the FEI level, right now I've since lost my FEI horse, so now I'm working my way back up to that. I had him for several years, and we traveled. Actually, we were down South America and the East Coast traveling because I rode for the equestrian team and represented the United States.
It is so fascinating what you do. It really is, and you could see it all happening at the Fresno County Horse Park. John, I know you have a special event coming up for Christmas. Can you quickly tell us about that? We're looking at a flyer right now.
It's actually not at the horse park.
That's okay.
Fill
us in then.
It's just, well, no, but it's a dressage show that the local CDS chapter is putting on at La Dolce Vita so that they can have a get together, and it benefits the Toys for Tots, which is a great cause. They've had that show at Fresno County Horse Park in the past, but they're doing it at a different location
That's
this
what
time.
I meant. See, that's why I got
But it's free to go see, and you can go see all these great dressage riders show their skills off at that show.
Wonderful, and it's happening in December, correct? December was
7th.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, wonderful talking to you. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Wonderful. Thanks, John. All right, coming up. See how something as simple as a blanket made by a little girl's day at the hospital